Okay, today is July 12th, 2019, and I'm checking in on my radical body transformation. Today will be my second round of weightlifting. I think I understand better what I am meant to do. And Kyle said one of the things to do with that was to make sure that I did a really good workup, like a warm-up before I started lifting weights, and that makes good sense. So I think what I'm gonna do is do some of those booty army dances for the cardio portion of my day's adventure before I do the weightlifting, because, you know, Caleb's all with the voguing and the throws and everything. So that'll warm up my arms and my legs and everything. And then I just wanted to touch base because I had a little bit of excellent news this morning with my just trying to figure out what's going on with like my insulin resistance and my liver health, and like, you know, I believe that I have a bunch of extra fat in my liver because I'm so overweight, and it's all like in my belly, which is basically when you see people with the insulin resistance. So my stomach is definitely getting smaller, even as the scale has kind of stayed the same for a little while, which I know that's deceptive because I'm pretty sure when I go in today it's going to be down again from 316. So but last night what I did to determine what's going on with my liver, like how my insulin resistance is, if I'm more receptive to insulin, then I think it's going to be easier for me to lose weight and easier for me to control my blood sugar in general. So what I did last night after dinner, like 2 hours after dinner and before I went to bed, I tested my blood sugar and it was 106, which is great. That's perfectly well in range. That means I did not eat too many carbs throughout the day, because after digesting my last meal, my blood sugar was still 15 points from the high end of the range. So it's just like smack in the middle of the healthy, normal blood sugar range. And the thing that disturbed me when I first was diagnosed as a pre-diabetic and given a glucometer and told to start checking my sugars was that I would check my sugar at night and it would only be like a little bit high. Like I would go to bed and it would be like 140 or something. And then I would wake up in the morning and it would be like 200. And I'm like, what in the hell? How is it possible that my sugar spiked while I was asleep? Well, that was my liver trying to dump as much of that excess sugar and fat as it possibly could. So it's all bound up in a thing called glycogen. It's sugar and water gets stored in the muscles and in the liver. So basically, when I got a new glucometer, what I wanted to see was how it is from the nighttime to the morning, okay? So not only did I have, like I said, that excellent result at night, but in the morning, my sugar was at 80. Rock bottom 80, like right at the bottom of the scale. So in other words, my liver, that's probably why it doesn't ever ache anymore, because I bet that the other times when my liver was feeling kind of achy at night, it would be because of I bet my sugar in those mornings after would have been just through the freaking roof. So that's my great news for today. I'm feeling very good. That was just another nice little non-scale victory, another little component of what my body's doing on the inside that I can't necessarily see, but I can definitely feel it. I am feeling better every single day. So that's my update for today. You'll see a little bit less of me probably tomorrow. And don't forget to click the thumbs up and then comment if you got anything to say. I'd love to hear it. And then subscribe. And if you hit the bell, you'll get a notification when a little bit less of me shows up in your video feed.